Good morning, all. Today, in the practical series of computer network, we are going to implement the concept of dynamic routing using RIP protocol, that is, Routing Information Protocol. Now, what is the routing? Routing is the process of selecting path in a network along which to send data packets. So routers use routing table to determine the best path. So using the routing table, it determines the best path. Now, first we will see what is the static routing, and then we will see what is the dynamic routing. So static routing, in which routes are manually configured, and in dynamic routing, routers automatically learn and update routes using routing protocol. We are going to configure dynamic routing in Cisco Packet Tracer. So first we have to select 6 and devices. So from the devices, from this one, we have to select the 6 PC. So here we are going to take the 6 devices for 3 different networks. After selecting 6 and devices, we have to select 3 switch and 3 router. After selecting all the devices, we have to connect it. So first, connect with PC to the switch. Now to configure the router, select the router. You can see this one. There are only 2 ports and we need more than 2 ports to connect 3 routers. So here we have to add one more. From the configuration, from the physical, select WIC 2T. Now, first we have to turn off this switch. After that, take this inside the box. And then turn on the switch. Similarly, for other router also, select the router in the physical, select the WIC 2T, turn off the switch. After that, connect the router. Now, after connecting all the devices, we have to configure the PC. So for that, assign the IP address to each PC. From desktop, select the IP. Here we have to assign the IP address. The IP address for this PC is 192.168.1.2. I have assigned class C IP address. Subnet mask for the class C is 255.255.255.0 and the default gateway is 192.168.1.4 that I have applied. Similarly, we have to assign IP address and default gateway to second PC. IP address of the second PC is 192.168.1.3 and the default gateway is 192.168.1.4. For the second network, I have used 192.168.2.2 and the default gateway for it is 192.168.2.4. The IP address of this PC I have assigned is 192.168.2.3 and the default gateway is 192.168.2.4. The IP address and default gateway for this PC is 192.168.3.2 and the default gateway is 192.168.3.4. For this PC, the IP address is 192.168.3.3 and the default gateway is 3.4, 192.168.3.4. So this is I have configured all these 6 PC. Next is we have to configure the router. So for that, select the router. You can see this one. This router is connected with the switch by using the fast Ethernet 00 and this router is connected with another router by using the serial port 000. Select the router. From the configuration, select fast Ethernet 00. After that, assign IP address. (192.168.1.4) and turn it on. Then select serial 000 and assign IP address 192.168.4.2 and turn it on. Now you can see this one. These are in the same network. So I have selected the same network ID. Just I am going to change only the host ID. Similarly, for this network, these 2 routers are in the same network. So you can see this one. I have selected the same network ID 192.168.5. Just I have changed only the host ID. Now configure the second router. So you can see this one. This is connected with the fast Ethernet 00. You can see this one. This wire is serial 000 and this wire is serial 001. So for the serial 001, the IP address is 192.168.5.2. For serial 000, the IP address is 192.168.4.3 and for the fast Ethernet 00, the IP address is 192.168.2.4. Select the router. From the configuration, you can see this one. For the fast Ethernet 00, the IP address is 192.168.2.4. You have to turn it on. For serial 000, it is 192.168.4.3. This one. For serial 000 and this one is for serial 001. 192.168.5.2, this one. To configure the last router, this one is fast Ethernet 00 and this one is serial 000. Select the router, go to configuration and select fast Ethernet 00. Assign IP address 192.168.3.4 and turn it on. Next is for serial 000. So you can see this one. For serial 000, the IP address is 192.168.5.3. Then turn it on. So now in this way, we have configured all these routers. So you can see this one. The green light is turned on. So it has established the path. Now we are going to select the routing protocol. So the routing protocol we are going to use for this one is RIP. You can see this one. Previously in the static routing we have to add the network address also and the next hop also. But in RIP just we have to add the network address only. I have added two network address 192.168.1.0 for transferring the packet in this and 192.168.4.0 for this one. This is for router 0. Similarly, select the router 1, go to RIP and add the network address. First one is 192.168.2.0 for this one. 192.168.4.0 that is for this network and 192.168.5.0 for this one. For this router 192.168.3.0 for this one and 192.168.5.0 for this one. So now I have added the network address in router 0, router 1 and router 2. Now I am going to transfer the packet from PC0 to PC1. So you can see this one, the packet is successfully transferred from PC0 to PC1. Next is I am going to transfer the packet from PC1 to PC2. You can see this one, the packet is successfully transferred from PC1 to PC2. Similarly, you can transfer the packet from PC2 to PC4. So packet is successfully transferred from PC2 to PC4.